Go.
Two Dads, One Dut, the Hot Takes Podcast, episode 78. Stir Mix a Lot.
Sir.
You said stir.
Yeah. We're
It's
stirring
stir.
drinks.
Okay. Whatever you want.
Whatever, dude.
It's great.
We're off to a great start.
Guy gets a couple W's under his belt and just goes off the rails whenever he wants.
I think it's going to be a great show.
I do too. I'd retweet it.
Thank you.
I'm going to retweet it.
Well, I
Yep.
think it's gonna be so great.
I think we're talking about mixed drinks. People like that.
Yeah.
Coming off of beers.
Yeah. I think there's an important reason to the left of you.
Yeah. And we've got a guest.
Yeah.
Bing bang boom.
And he's going to introduce himself here in a second. We're going to talk to him. We're going to have a good time.
Be our guest.
But before we get started, no pressure on this ad read.
Yes.
But why don't you go ahead and take it away?
Episode 78, Sir Mix-a-Lot, is brought to you by First Shield Defense. Self-defense is a fundamental human right. A lot of people don't understand that. First Shield Defense does. They provide a way for everyone to learn something new in their weekly classes, and they place a high value on your time. They offer two types of classes, Apex Concealed Carry and Krav Maga. In their Apex program, you will pull the trigger at least 500 times in 1 hour, and at the same time, learn how to fight with your gun. The Krav Maga classes will teach you how to protect yourself without a gun. Send First Shield Defense a message on Facebook or Instagram to get started. FirstShieldDefense.com. Shout them out.
As always, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Google, Amazon, and for your viewing pleasures, you can see us on the boob tube. That's the YouTube. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Skr. Drop the beat.
I think it's just nice. It's very like, yeah. Feels like we're front row.
I can't wait for everybody to be like, I couldn't hear Skr all episodes.
There we go.
We are back. Two Dads, One Dut, the Hot Takes Podcast. As always, I am your One Dut, Justin Dutteroy.
My name is Travis. Trav Dad. The father. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Skur Dad, the real dad. Brandon Brenner.
Yes. And
To the left of me.
Also, a real dad
yes.
times 5.
Oh,
Girl
yeah.
dads.
Girl dad.
Girl dad. Hashtag girl dad. Kyle Rogers from First Shield Defense.
Bless your heart, Kyle. Thanks
Thank
for being
you.
here.
I appreciate it.
Yes. Okay. So, shut up. I had a really good time coming up with these.
All right.
They hit me randomly, and I just typed them down.
You've been teasing it all week, man.
I know. So the first one, without further ado, farmersonly.com.
Yeah?
You
Okay.
think is
It
still,
exists.
Is this still a thing, you think?
I don't, probably.
I mean, did you ever see an infomercial for it that like wasn't past 10 p.m.?
You don't have to be lonely.
Oh, it's great.
At farmersonly.com.
I tell you what, I would look it up, but I don't want to look it up.
I know. It's like, did OnlyFans put you out of business? Is OnlyFans just kind of where everybody gravitates now?
Yeah,
Or
it's only farmers now.
only.
Ooh. Okay.
I bet. Yeah. Okay. Good content. Okay. Anyways.
I bet there's more like niche little markets than you think
Oh, yeah.
that like don't want to go big like OnlyFans, but are like, this is just my little sector I want to roll in.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You just don't want to go down the rabbit hole.
what was the guy that stopped in? His name was like Russell or something, where his phone was
Crow?
messed up, and it was just because it was stuck on like
Smut?
crazy like
Oh, yeah.
log in here to see just bestiality like out the ass, and you're like, what? Russell, your phone's good. We'll see you later, brother. But yeah, no. But it made me think. I feel like for a top 3, we should do the best like jingles, like commercial jingles. I feel like there's some really iconic ones out
Oh, yeah.
there. Yeah. So, farmers only.
Well, when you win, you can pick it.
I did.
Oh, when you lose, you can pick it.
Okay, so this next one. Went to a wedding this past weekend, and this does not shit on the wedding itself. So know that.
Whoa!
Prefacing that.
If you got a preference for that,
Prefacing
gotta
that.
get
man.
nuts.
Yeah, so shout out to Ben and Allie. They got married. It was awesome. Super good time.
But
Except,
Big old butt. From ceremony to, the finale of the night, what have you.
the reception.
There's improvements or tweaks that I feel like are right there for the taking, but nobody wants to challenge like the what do you want to call that? The traditionalist of the church or something. So like in the ceremony, these people go up and do readings, and it's like, God forbid, you're like, hell yeah, Aunt Sherry, let's hear this speech. It's just like everybody just sits. You can hear a pin drop. If you cough, you feel like you're going to get kicked out. You can't like go pee. You can't do anything. Like I think it's just so utterly boring and it could get amped up so easily.
So
The
you
ceremony?
mean you mean the reception?
No.
Well-
It's the ceremonies.
No, I'm saying like he wants people to get loud after a speech or read and clap, like what happens an hour
at the
later.
reception. Yeah.
But you understand at the ceremony, we're essentially in a room all suppressing the urge to just get to the reception. Why don't we just kind of snowball that into the reception versus these polar opposites of like
Who says you can't do that?
everybody in the church?
No, they don't.
Jesus,
Jesus said that,
JC, he was hanging from the ceiling.
and then he said it.
It was in one of those crazy, like clearly there had to be strings, but he looked like he was floating.
Buddy, you can do whatever you want.
No,
You
he
just
can.
chose not to.
Well,
you
no-
just chose not to because you were scared.
Yeah, because I think about it all the time where I'm like, I even ask people, I go, do I stand here? Do I clap? What are we doing? And it's just like basically shut the fuck up and just watch. I think
Buddy,
it's
you
so
can do
dumb.
whatever you want. You want to clap? Clap.
No.
Why not?
I mean, everybody
Oh,
thinks.
you want everybody to do it, but you're not going to be the person to start it?
Because I don't want to get ostracized. I know what's going to happen there. I'm going to get fucking struck with lightning.
So when it becomes normal and everybody does it and the one person doesn't do it, are they ostracized then?
For clapping.
Are you just saying, oh, this guy he's not enjoying the wedding. He doesn't love love. Is that what you're saying then?
You're pushing it back on me, and I
Yeah.
want to have the good time. So just know that.
Then have the good time. You chose not to have
I
it.
can. It's frowned upon
No, it's not.
until we get to the reception. But even then, we could still amp it up a bit because part 2. So again, not shitting on the wedding. It's the idea.
Hold on,
Okay.
Yeah, well,
but before you get there,
Yeah.
like you said, it's just this long, drawn out like process.
Yeah.
Which I used to think that.
Yeah.
But like the average wedding ceremony is like 15 minutes.
No,
not
this
a
one was an
Catholic- It was
hour.
a Catholic wedding.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
So
I was
you gotta
gonna
do the thing,
preface
yeah.
that without
Yeah.
that, but yeah, most time if it's not a Catholic wedding, it's
It's like 15 minutes now.
yeah.
But it's like
It's easy
there's-
breezy.
Here's my thing. They do like what 3 to 6 songs or some shit, and I'm like, maybe give us these ahead of time or something so we can practice. Maybe throw them on the fucking aux for a couple times in the car, like learn them and have fun with you. Versus just like,
Buddy, you get the pamphlet. It tells you what they are. In the pew is the hymn. And
And it's
just go
usually
to
a
it.
song. Bride walks in. There might be like an opening song, and then maybe one to close it out. But man, if you're doing 6, you're at a damn concert.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, in those books, the hymns or hers, whatever you're fucking calling them, like you're reading them and you're singing them, and they never go the way that you're reading them or singing them because they always add like a rah rah rah, like there's some weird church pizzazz they want to
Yeah,
throw
but
on it.
it's weird that everybody that goes to church knows those songs.
Or
Go to
can
church.
read music.
Go
So
to
I've
church.
missed a couple Sundays. Shoot,
Go to
man.
church, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm super busy. No, but so the next part is the reception. I love a good DJ, and I need that to be known. When a guy knows how to take my
Or
fucking,
girl.
yeah, when people know how to just put on a playlist and crank my heartbeat just higher and higher, fucking, I love it. And I think everybody's learning that all we want is like a minute of like the song, and then transition it into another one, but make sure that one's a banger too, and just keep me going. Like, let's keep this ride just high. For whatever reason, every DJ is always like, you know what I think we need right now, right in the heart of this reception?
Cha-cha slide.
The wobble.
Nice.
Cupid shuffle. And I'm like, burn these songs to the fucking ground, dude. Like, we were talking about it.
You got to do them.
You
Those
don't.
are everybody's songs. They
No.
get the kids
Yes,
out there.
because
They
the
get
ones that
old
don't want to
people out
dance
there.
will get up and do that.
No, so that's what we were talking about. We just got done suppressing all the urge to have any fun at this fucking ceremony, respectfully.
Yeah.
We're at the reception. I'm banging Drake. I'm banging rap. I'm banging punk early 2000s. Like, I want to scream.
No, you're not banging.
What?
Bridesmaid.
Chicks.
Oh, no. But, dude, could you imagine just going bar for bar with Drake or a Lil Wayne song? Like, you know the whole crowd wants to do it, but
Yeah.
nobody wants to throw the song on. And I'm like, why? It would be great.
You got to do it after the kids leave.
They never leave.
That's like 10 to 11 on the reception.
I think it should just be from the time it starts.
No.
Well, you also have a
Nobody's trying to
terrible habit
bang fucking
of when you're
Drake.
listening to music,
Yeah.
you switch it after like 20 seconds.
Because you've gotten the
No.
You want to go bar for Drake, but then you're changing it in the middle of his bars.
to another Drake. Bar for bar there. Like, you walk in, you... Hey, hit records on my demo. And we would go nuts. We just start singing trophies. You get what I'm saying?
So you don't have an issue with the reception itself, like the format. You just want better song choices.
I just think, again, it goes back to DJ Josh at
Buddy, there's...
Arena. But he has
to
a
do that-
contract
Yeah.
to, like, he can only use a certain, like, sheet of music. But now he's been expanded finally where he has, like, Morgan Wallen and people that
Yeah.
should have been on there forever. I can't imagine with a DJ that you hire willingly for your wedding, you can't be like, brother, here's my iPhone. don't deviate from this 200 song playlist.
You give them the songs.
Yeah, like,
or
you
tell them,
literally
you can
tell
tell
the
them
DJ
not
what
to
you
play
want.
what songs.
Yeah.
I've been to weddings where they're like, yeah, there's not going to be no wobble, no cha-cha slide, no fucking
I want
Casper
invited
slide.
to every one of those weddings.
There are those weddings.
They're probably
and then they'll
coded
do
straight out
and
the
then they'll
back.
do the thing like
They're
where
dry.
you fill out the RSVP card. They'll be like, now you pick a song that you'd want to hear.
I don't know. I'm just saying there's a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah, like we had a band at ours, and like he like made it mandatory. Like we need a list of the songs that you want to hear
Yeah.
us play, and some that you just don't want.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
And then when they had intermissions, and that's when they just threw on like 3
Throw
songs
on
from
like
a
Michael
playlist.
Bublé while you're eating, and then after that, it's
Well,
game time, baby.
and so here's another hot take. I think you should probably do it, maybe like once in the beginning and then once at the end. Give me some slow jams where you just get everybody kind of all in there and just slow dancing.
You gotta grind it,
Three,
right?
yeah, 3 feet apart and just fucking, like it's just, oh.
you don't do that at the beginning. That's awkward.
Well,
The
they do
very
the,
first song is
Go ahead and take your
awkward.
seats, guys. But if you feel the need, I'm gonna slow it down.
well, because they always do the fucking dances with all the parents and shit, and that's like all slow and sad.
Yeah,
so
but
just
then
throw
I'm
in a
not-
slow and sad one right after that.
Yeah,
Back
but
to
I'm-
back, slow and
I'm dancing
sad?
with my mom, and then you put on Nice and Slow by Usher, and then I'm just still dancing with my mom.
wanna take
Bro, that's psycho behavior.
I'm just saying, there's a chance here to like, your friends become my friends, and my
yeah,
friends
at the
become
end,
your
while
friends.
everybody's, being
Booze.
responsible.
boozing. Yeah,
But also
Yes.
a good DJ will definitely get the vibe of the crowd.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because so I think it was 2 years 2 years ago, 2020, my wife graduated from college, right? Got her RM. It was awesome.
Congrats.
And yeah,
Sick.
for sure.
Yeah.
I threw her a surprise party.
yes,
Hired a DJ.
yes,
And she's like, "What do you want to hear?" I'm like, "You're the DJ, you're the professional, you do you."
Yeah.
Right? Well, she saw the vibe of the crowd and knew like, "Okay, I'm not going to play WAP at all."
yeah.
You know?
Okay, yeah.
So a good DJ can tell that shit.
And so that's what I was gonna say too. Is there is that, because there was a time we went on vacation to like South Carolina, found this random bar, and like tucked in the corner was the DJ where it's like he's clearly an up and coming DJ, but he, it's a venue for him. Like, this is
Yeah.
awesome.
Gotta.
No, we were just David, but we were hammered to the nines.
It was a VG. Boy, got big.
No, it was me, Rhodes, I want to say our buddy Joel, and his friend Jason that was like hosting us down there. And dude, I'm not kidding you, like jumped around all night, like shirts were half soaked with sweat. But it was one of those where in between, all of a sudden, I believe I can fly. Like he just completely slows it down, but it's like perfect. And those are the DJs where I'm like, you just fucking get it, dude.
Because you got to bring it down to bring it back up. It can't all be rise.
But
You're
he
not
would
Barney
like
Stinson, dude.
he'd transition it into shit, and you're just like, you get it. Like the thing
Yeah.
where he hits a button and it's like da 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 switch, and it's just
Yeah.
another song, and you're like, oh my god, boner.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and to
and
Kyle's
that's the
point,
refuel break. That's what
it
that
was.
is.
He probably does that every night,
Right.
but he probably does it at a different point because he's gauging it off of who's there, the
Yeah.
crowd, how everybody's behaving.
We were pumped.
It's time to fly.
Yeah, it was sick.
Like he's in his garage making these mixes, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be sick."
These mid 20, late 20, early 30s guys are gonna fucking smit over this stuff. They're gonna love it. Yeah,
That's my demo.
yeah. So weddings, they could be more fun. All I have to say. I mean, they're
Did
beautiful.
you have fun?
Yeah,
Okay,
they're beautiful days. I just think there's these like very slight, again, tweaks that would just throw it completely over the top for
Yeah.
for all the better. And that's all I'm saying.
You want to be able to cheer at the church?
I think it would be sick.
Do it. Nothing says you can't do it.
Can't wait
bud.
to get married. This thing.
There's nothing that says you can't do it.
Big standing O at the end.
That's
Don't
what the
clap
rager-
after every.
What a
Yeah.
rager at the church,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. I don't want you guys sitting here ho humming at me. Like I want you to sing like now they always say congratulations.
But
Well,
to
you
the
can't do that at church.
but to the point
why
of
not? It's my wedding.
feeling out the vibes,
Yeah.
isn't that what kind of makes the reception is because you have to quote unquote sit through a ceremony and then it's
you gotta
brother,
you gotta eat your vegetables to get to dessert.
like if it's
you
a
know what I mean?
reception at the wedding, I'm not gonna have a reception.
WWJD. What would Jesus do?
We got it.
Yeah. Okay. Shut up. This next one's actually good.
I doubt it.
So this one is boomers that overreact or over exaggerate the simplest things. And the example I want to use here is my mom coming back from
Hell yeah.
Florida, the snowbird that she is now. Shout out to her. Jealous. But
Martha.
she comes back and she's always like, does the thing where she checks the house, and it's like, again, my mom's a perfectionist, so if like a plant leaf is like half dead versus it was fully alive when she left, she's just like, Jesus Christ, this place is in shambles. But she goes, is my computer okay? Because I literally lay in her bed, computer, HBO Max or Amazon Prime, just watch movies that way if our internet's even fucking working. And she goes, is it good? Is it back to normal? And I'm like, what? And she goes, is it okay? And I'm like, are you trying to ask if I pulled up like porn or something on this
Yes,
thing? Like, what's
100%.
No, because I was like, you know it's good, right? Like, it's totally fine. And she goes, no, because I went on Amazon last time after you stayed here, and when I ordered something, it shipped to your apartment. And I was like, oh, so you're just logged in as under my account? And she goes, yeah, like, what the hell, Trav? What am I supposed to do with that? And I'm like, log out of it. And she goes, you want me to do all that? I said, mm-hmm. Click, account, sign out. And she goes, what do I do next then? I have an idea. It's fucking crazy, but it just might work. You're going to put in your username and your password, and by God, I swear, you're going to be staring at your account, and it's going to be awesome.
I will say to Martha's,
Don't.
What you buy, a
Excuse?
Rosebud?
especially given your guys' relationship,
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know how you just didn't log out.
Already.
Like,
That
giving
sounds like
her
you thought.
anything that she could run into as like a speed
Oh.
bump or an awkward conversation
Because
drives you nuts.
the conversation's going to happen regardless, because she's
Not
the
if you
type.
logged out.
Well, no, she's the type of person where she'll type something and obviously search history pulls up.
Ooh.
You can only imagine how nervous I am because I use F movies to watch like illegal movies. I forget.
Just put it out there.
Well, no, which one did I movies.to? Which one did I watch? Either way, it was one of the ones in theater. But I was like, yeah, I can just bang this out right here. I got nothing else to do.
Literally.
I can only imagine, yeah, what she's thinking in her mind. Like,
Yeah.
F movies? Oh, gross. And then it's like, Amazon Prime? What's this? And I'm like, I'm just watching television. Like, I'm sorry. I'll just turn the lights off and just do nothing next time. I don't know. It's tough.
Could have went to a party at your neighbors.
Shop talk. Okay, so next one. This one involves your cousin JR.
Hello.
Felt really bad about this in the moment, but it was an internal, like, I fucked that up, but you know what? I'm going to make up for it. We need something that signals what type of handshake people want when you meet them.
I put it out first.
It drives me crazy.
100%. Because it's like that at the chair. Like they come walking up, and as soon as we make eye contact, I put my hand, like I extend it out. People still come up like this, and
Oh.
I don't break.
I
You just
felt
got it.
Just goes like this.
Yep.
well because what JR did, and in hindsight, it was the same handshake we ended on, which was just a proper like boom, gentleman's like
Yeah.
shake.
Huzzah.
He did this motion, and as soon as he did that, I'm like, all right, we're doing the dap. And so I took his hand from the handshake motion to like the thing where you like
Yeah.
curl it around, and then we do like the hug.
Bring it in, a little bro hug.
I was like, God fucking damn it. I was like, so let's talk about this house. And it's just, I hate it.
Whispered in his ear as you pulled him close. Let's make this a deal.
It's so, it drives me crazy. But to be honest, I think my favorite handshake's the forearm one. It's the coolest one of all time, where you just do the,
Strength and honor.
The
Say
Herculean.
it.
what is it?
Strength and honor.
Strength and honor?
Yeah.
Oh, strength and honor.
Strength and honor.
No, you strength honor. That's what.
Strength and honor. Yeah, dude, that's my favorite handshake. But yeah, we need something.
Predator.
Something should like,
Oh,
It's Dylan, you son of a bitch. There should just be something that like just signals like I'm about to give you X dap.
It should just be a handshake. You're a grown up. Just going grown style.
What do you think the percentage is of people that
Fuck up a
are
handshake.
absolutely against it, but if you extend the hand, like they're gonna do it, but it's gonna like everything against them is saying, I need to shake this man's hand.
Probably older people. Like I was like during like the coronavirus like epidemic. Like I was going in for handshakes and people were just like, I'm good. So then I was like, bump elbows?
Yeah, it got weird.
They
People
were
were
just like, all right.
touching feet for a while there. Like it just got stupid. You start blowing kisses.
Can't do that, dude. That's how it spreads.
Oh, you get it. That's in my
I was
house.
wearing a mask.
Like, have you ever
anyway.
turned down a handshake?
No. I've never have. That's psycho behavior.
Disrespectful.
I don't know that I've ever had it turned down. I mean, I'm not throwing it out there all the time,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
bad
did.
karma.
It was during Corona. And I was just like, all right, it was my realtor.
hey, man.
I was like,
okay.
thanks. And he was like,
Okay.
I'd rather not.
I'm good.
And then
All right.
just- I was like, all right.
Okay, shop talk. Last one. This one is going to be a little on the serious side, if that's okay with you guys.
Okay.
Sure, man.
Well, no, because it's from work, and I feel like I've seen. Well, shout out to work. I don't hate it. We have a great work family, but
I don't think you do.
it's the things that like happen and that have like just evolved over time. It's just very interesting and odd. But it's getting away from the actual point when it comes to work, and so like our bosses have a group message they're in, and I mean to their credit or not to their credit, but to like give you context, there's group messages at like every level.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And lately now they're in one where the boss's boss will like post something in this group message, and now the new narrative is like, hey guys, he's about to put something in the group message, make sure to like it. And then like 20 minutes will go by and they'll get another message that's like, all right guys, we got 15 likes on that message, there's 20 of you in here, we can't do that, it's unacceptable. And I'm like, why are you fucking like hounding likes on a message right now?
Because it shows that you read it, and now they have a paper trail that whatever they said, your eyes have seen it.
Couldn't be more further from the point of like, you understand in this, again, reality you're living in, you sound like a 16-year-old girl hounding for likes on Instagram. Like, it's just so stupid.
Does she get them?
No.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't follow 16-year-olds on Instagram.
You got to not like it. You got to have yourself some wiggle room in case you don't hit your numbers. Be like, I didn't see it. I didn't know. Swear to God.
I told our boss every time you should give it a thumbs down. Just be like, I don't like it. Sorry. I saw it.
That's a response, though.
Yeah, but
They would see it.
that to me, that's
Empathize
so,
it next time.
it just couldn't be more.
Do everything but the like.
Yeah, but it couldn't be more
Love
what's
it.
wrong with just like big wig like companies anymore. It's like, so that's what you care about today? Like, oh, we didn't get all the likes on a message. Like, maybe let's just focus on the task at hand here of like, how's your team doing? How's the morale? Like, what's going on? Like, let's talk about some stuff. Nah, I need likes on my message.
If the morale was up there, you'd like it.
I was just gonna say it's pretty shitty right here. There's no likes.
Anyways, that's, yeah. I just think there could be something better there. Oh!
Oh!
Always looking to enhance it, man.
No, that has nothing to do with that. That's Shop Talk's done.
No,
Dead.
I'm saying like everything you're like, we can make this better. This could be better. This could be better.
What?
Nothing. You're
Okay.
good.
Yep.
You got it.
Shop Talk. Kill It's Dead. Real quick. I forgot. I got my second win. We didn't recap it.
That's
We're
fine.
not at the draft yet. We'll do it before the draft for you.
Okay.
I'll give you your 30 seconds.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, next. Kyle,
Yo,
it's your time to shine. So we're going to do the big three.
The big three.
Big three questions. So how we play it is we're going to ask Kyle 3 questions, 1 each from us. And then Kyle has the ability to refuse 1, but must answer 2. Who wants to start?
I'll do it.
Oh, you
Oh,
want?
go ahead.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Paper,
Yeah.
rock, scissors for it.
Hold on. Before we get into that, real quick debate. My brother said he got into a heated battle at Arena, like
Yeah.
2 tables full,
Yeah.
about rock, paper, scissors. That some people go 1, 2, and shoot
Oh,
versus 1, 2, 3, and shoot. And I'm like, who has ever done 1, 2, shoot?
I know people that do it. They're psychos.
Who are
Yes.
the people that don't say rock, paper, scissors, shoot?
Well, that's what me and Jesse were talking about. He goes, what you're technically supposed to do is name off all of them and then go.
Here are all my weapon choices.
Correct.
Now I'm going to throw this one.
Yeah. If you do 1, 2, shoot, I don't want to
Because
be.
they're going like 1, 2, 3 on 3 instead of like 1, 2, 3,
It's
4.
fucking
It's like
gross.
that's their debate.
Stupid.
It's like you're going 1, 2, 3, and then you go on 4, where it's just 1, 2, 3.
And I bet they don't even play best 2 out of 3 either. Fucking infants, dude.
Go ahead.
They don't get it. Okay. Kyle.
that's it.
So this one has been a very controversial, I'll take one, question. Kind of it's stemmed over a long period of time, and I want to see what side of the coin you fall on.
Ooh.
If that's the statement there that works.
It's a long wind up. What you got?
Do you
Heads or
consider,
tails?
It's gonna fall short.
Yeah.
Oh well. Do you consider a Cheeto a chip?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
Nope, I do not.
Thank you. Good. What's your reasoning?
Because in my opinion, a chip is flat. Cheetos are not flat.
Yeah. And chips.
So, but in my own head, like how I'm processing this right now.
Yeah.
What the hell do I classify a Cheeto as?
A snack.
Yeah, stupid. They come in the chip aisle.
Yeah.
They're in variety bags. Like, it's a chip.
There was
Although I think when we did this original pod, after I started talking to people, I got swayed that it wasn't.
Yeah, because a chip looks like a chip, and a Cheeto looks like a Cheeto.
Well, no shit.
You get what I'm
a
saying?
Cheez-It looks like a Cheez-It. We're just
you
naming
get,
things.
But you get it though. Like you see a bunch of chips, and then you see a Cheeto,
Yeah.
and then you're like, that ain't a chip, that's a Cheeto. I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying though. If I told you to bring chips to this is where we were. Maybe this was on one of the episodes that was probably bad. So
that was one of the first ones.
We'll revisit it. But if I tell you to bring chips to a party, are you going to bring me Cheetos?
Bring your flaming hot Cheetos.
You're gonna. If I said bring me snacks, there's a higher likelihood that you bring me Cheetos.
No.
No. I'll
But if
probably
I-
bring you pretzels.
Cheese.
See? Charcuterie board, snack
Yeah.
board.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, you. If I say bring chips, you're gonna bring chips.
Pringles.
Cheetos
Lay's.
probably in there.
Yeah. See,
Something like that.
Like how long down the list until Cheetos get on there, and you're like, well, he said chips.
Oh,
but
probably number 3, honestly. Like
Bang!
super high.
Super high.
Super high.
This fucking guy, you don't even know where you stand.
I know they're chips. What do you mean? I'm the one who started the argument.
He said he's died on that hill since we've had it.
Oh, that's why you cracked your neck. You were just ready, guns hot. Okay. No, dude, a Cheeto is not a chip.
They come in the variety pack, so they're very high on the list.
By default, I think Cheeto has just become such an iconic name and brand.
Are Fritos chips?
Fritos?
Yeah.
Ooh, the Frito scoops.
Those are chips,
Those are chips,
but they're not flat.
but they're scoops.
Okay.
They have chip-like characteristics. Cheetos are twirly little sticks. Just
Buddy.
like pretzels are not a chip.
You're falling at the seams here. You're pulling apart at the seams.
Here's
Chips are flat. Are Fritos chips? Yeah, the scoops. It's a completely different shape, my guy.
No, so the Frito, you're talking about the thin, skinny things.
That's all Fritos. Made by fucking Frito-Olay. That makes chips. Oh, Cheetos made by Frito-Olay makes chips.
Watch this, because I'm going to do a dud argument to your own argument. That's like saying, oh, Chevy, they make cars, but they also make trucks. Boom. Debunked.
They also make SUVs.
Lawyered.
I don't know what you're saying.
They make different things. Chips and Cheetos. Trucks and cars.
They make vehicles.
Good. We're never going to... Thank you, Kyle, for being on the right side of smartness.
Well,
you
here's the
think
thing.
that.
Let me ask you a quick question there, so we can get back to Kyle. Is a chip a snack?
All chips can be snacks, but not all snacks can be Cheetos. You know what I'm trying to say, but I don't think that came out right. All Cheetos are snacks, but
Are
not...
Doritos chips?
Yeah, duh.
Are Doritos 3Ds chips?
Yes. Or are they snacks?
Okay.
I was just checking.
We'll have to revisit it. But again, thank you, Kyle. I think you get it. They're not chips. Or are they?
Or are they?
You're my
It
buddy.
continue. You got it. Bud.
Okay.
I got to unwind. I got to decompress. For you.
No kidding. What you got?
So, if you had to get into fisticuffs
Okay.
Nice.
with somebody physically bigger than you,
Okay.
would you rather go into it with a dull knife or brass knuckles?
Brass knuckles.
Hell yeah.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Love that.
Here's the reason why.
Yes.
Because I hit fucking hard.
Well, I do. I don't play around with knives at
No.
all. No. Like, even if they're dull. Real quick story. I got stabbed by a knife one time.
Oh my God, being stabbed sounds terrible.
Yeah. Right here. Right in the arm.
Not a walk in the park.
Ah,
Long-
where'd you get
in my
stabbed?
arm, right here.
Oh God.
It's a big
Okay.
scar.
Ow.
In a bar fight? Or
No.
Okay.
No, I wish it was that cool. It's not. So yeah, no, definitely brass knuckles for sure. Yeah,
Dude,
brass knuckles.
what is it about like thinking of like getting cut, even just paper style, is just terrible.
I'll show you. Let me show you what it feels like.
No.
Let me see. No, you're okay. Let me see your arm. You ready? Close your eyes.
Oh, because it's like,
That's it.
but then you look down and you're just like gushing blood.
Oh yes,
Oh my.
that's all it feels like. Just like you getting punched. That's it.
What the fuck? But what if they do like the slice?
Oh, that wasn't sliced. I don't
I
know.
get fucking katana.
Dude, okay, I guess I could.
I do
You
think
fighting
it,
for honor here? The last samurai?
Oh God.
I mean, it takes, I think, a special type of person to be able to stab somebody.
Oh yeah,
Especially
we
a-
talked about that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
a lot of people could pull the trigger,
Yeah.
but man, to just
because it's
shank
not
somebody,
physically the hard part; it's the mentally that you got to be like.
And feel it. You feel it go
I have
in.
to see this disappear into your body.
Woo! And then those people that are just shankers too, that just fucking wham, 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 wham. I'm just like, oh my God, like, Christ, man.
Psychos.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh God.
nuts.
Yeah, brass. But brass knuckles are They're made of pure brass, correct?
Sure.
They're just metal?
I don't use them, so I don't know.
No.
I just use my hands.
Yeah,
But
but
I'm answering his question, so brass knuckles.
but yeah, and I mean those things would obviously just fuck you up.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, it's like because aren't they illegal? In
100%.
Yes.
why are they illegal?
Because they'll mess you up.
Yeah.
Booze messes you up. Drugs mess you up. They're not all illegal.
That's a weapon. It could kill you.
So is alcohol.
I mean, and a lot. Like
That's why you
one
can only
beer,
have so
like
many.
Yeah,
one
drink
beer's
responsibly.
not going to kill you.
What you
but
do
like
in your
one
own house,
punch-
bud? If you want to put some brass knuckles on and start tacking the walls, go for it.
Yeah, but like one punch could kill you.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah,
I would like to have a pair. I wouldn't hate it.
I mean, you could easily find them.
Yeah.
I know 13-year-olds have.
You'd be the one that has like the spikes coming out. You would just take it to a whole new level.
Oh, I'd have like
Oh,
my
yeah.
name embroidered in them or engraved in them or something. Yeah. Dad. Boom. All right, Dad, what's your question?
Let's see. From the list of questions. You don't have to answer. You still have your skip.
Duds are always the.
Let's hear it.
So if you back
No.
up into your dad.
I wish, dude. No. This is gonna be a niche question
Okay.
betwixt the two of us.
Okay.
Like you and I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is your favorite haircut ever from me?
Damn, on the spot. On the spot.
Tables flipped. Mics are turned off.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm going to answer your question. I'm not going to skip it. I'm going to
All right.
answer it
Love that.
with a
Break my heart.
with a super quick backstory.
Yeah.
All right, super quick. So, as y'all can probably tell, looking fresh.
Yeah.
Right. I get my hair cut every 3 weeks. By Dut, I have to. If I don't, like, I feel like garbage.
Yep.
Right. And it's been that way ever since I was in the Army. Like, nice fresh fade. Look, just
Keep it
you
tight.
Feel good. You feel good.
Yes, you
feel
do.
good.
Yep.
And it was insanely hard when I was in the military to find someone who could do that fade, because
Right.
you can definitely really screw it up,
Yeah.
obviously. I will say, to answer your question, you are the best who's given me a fade. So I appreciate that. It is very close to TCNs. Do you know what TCN is? So when you're deployed, there are third country nationals who are hired to work on the bases while you're deployed. And I mean, everybody is like, everybody on that base, they're from, Iraq, Pakistan, Turkey,
All over.
all around there, right?
Yeah.
All around there. Bro, I'm telling you,
They cut hair.
they cut hair. The only thing that really sucks is at the very end is like they do like a deep tissue massage.
Yeah.
And if any of the offspring are listening, if you were in the military and you got haircuts over there, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I hated them. But they would like, do some crazy shit on your head and like knead your back and that kind of shit. It was not comfortable at all, but that fade though was good.
So there's like that weird sensation where like when you scratch your head or somebody like rubs it the right way, it's like fucking orgasmic. You're saying they just take it past that to just
Way past it.
Oh, yeah.
Way past it.
sucks. Okay,
So is it off-putting to like say something? Because you would think like military people, like they probably have no problem saying what they want, sticking up for themselves. Just be like, hey, I'm just good with the haircut, man.
So yeah, whenever I first deployed, I didn't realize that was what was going to happen. I can't talk. I'm sorry. So I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? This is weird. Right?
Yeah.
And so he did it. I got my hair cut a couple more times, and I was like, this is weird.
This is
I'm
just
not-
the norm.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, just a haircut.
Yeah.
And what was funny though is you would get those guys who wouldn't say anything. And then, like, after they would get up, they'd just kind of be walking around like, shit, that hurt,
Yeah, like this was supposed to be like fun and
Relaxing,
relaxing,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
they just
it's
cramped
not.
me up.
It's
Okay.
not at
Okay.
all. So, yeah, to answer your question, Dud, you're my guy, bro. Appreciate that.
I did. So to piggyback off of Kyle's answer too, like I literally texted Dutt the other day. One of the I don't know what stars aligned, but it was like the best lineup that he's done on my beard, and I was like, I just feel fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just as nice.
He did a fantastic Joe Exotic on me.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, yes.
I
It's on my Instagram. Go
Yes.
check it out.
Joe Exotic. God. Oh, that was the Lion King or the Lion. Wait,
Tiger King.
Tiger King.
There it is.
You'll get there.
that was so quick. Little quick tidbit before we interview. It was literally one of those shows where it was middle quarantine. It was that and The Last Dance were the two biggest things. But it was so funny with the way social media and just the internet works. So much of it was memed out and thrown
yeah.
in my face.
Oh, yes.
I never watched it because I
either.
was like,
Haven't seen one episode.
yeah, and it wasn't like because I wasn't intrigued. I'm like, I see all this shit, it's funny, but I was like, I've just been over like sensitized to it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm already over it, and I've never even seen a second of it.
Yeah, I've seen like every clip, but I've never seen them in order. Like I've never seen the show, but I feel like
Yeah.
I've seen the show, and I'm just like,
Yeah, it's
So,
weird.
do you feel the same way with like Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah, Game of Thrones sucks. Hot take.
He's
I've
an
never
idiot.
watched it, so I don't know.
Damn, that is a hot take.
Yeah, no, it's great.
You've seen all of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the
This
thing.
fucking guy.
Did you watch the House of Dragons? You watch the House of Dragons?
No, but ironic. It was kind of the same way. But I'm weird. Like if I don't see something from the beginning, like I wait till it's done.
Yeah, me too.
Or like if I miss something, like if I'm 3 seasons into a show and I miss season 4 and there's 8 of them, I wait till the whole thing's done and then I'll just go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Crank them out. But here's my thing. Talk to a bunch of different people, and they're like, dude, greatest show of all time, fucking goated. Okay, fire up season 1. A lot of stuff happens, and you get to the end, and fucking Khaleesi, or whatever the dragon lady's name is, gets bum-ass naked in the fire pit, walks out of it, and you're just like, okay, this chick's clearly, like, powerful or something. I don't know. I've never been so hyped up to, like, watch a show from other people, and then to just have it land flat where if a finale doesn't make me instantly want to kick on, season 2, episode 1, I'm like, something's wrong here. And funny enough, I ran into Gibby, I think a couple weeks or days after that, and he was like, no, you just got to go to seasons like 2 or 3. That's when it gets good. And I'm like, so is the show good? Or like, if it's good, shouldn't it just be good the whole time? Like New Girl, I can fire up and it's just good. You know what I mean? The Office is good. I can just fire it up and it's just good.
Because you're turning your brain off for 19 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a different type of show.
But I turn my brain off to watch like,
Name one finale episode of The Office that you're like, oh, can't wait for next season.
I mean, there's a lot, so I don't know.
No, there's not.
Exactly.
No, there's not because it's the same
got
episode
one.
all the time.
I got one.
Yeah. What?
When Jim kissed Pam.
Yeah. See?
Okay.
Next,
Yeah.
On that one, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And what was it, Michael or Jim Pam's wedding one?
But you watch The Office on Netflix. You weren't watching it on NBC when it was coming out once a week.
I didn't know it was out.
See? Exactly.
Sorry.
So it shouldn't even matter.
Yeah. You.
And you start that up, you can start those up anywhere. And then you just watch them from wherever they're done and then you finish it. Like I could watch reruns of any of those shows like on TV and I'll be like going through and I'm like, oh, bet. How I Met Your Mother? I'll watch this episode. Love it.
Yeah. When Marshall's left on the steps and then Ted's with Robin, talk about a cliffhanger. See?
But you weren't there in 2005 watching that episode.
I felt like I was.
I was.
It was great. Anyways, okay, back to the task at hand. So Kyle, what I want to ask you is, what was your Doc Brown slip and hit your head moment that sparked FSD?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've told the story a few times. I'll try to make it short, but I had just begun my self-defense journey, right? Brand new, super green, didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I was like, I need training. So I was just going, Krav classes, wrestling, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And one of my buddies sends me this video of a dad with 2 of his kids just walking down the street. And near the bottom of the frame, it was CCTV footage, like just shooting down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Okay. And the dad and the 2 kids walking towards the camera. And at the very bottom of the screen, you start seeing the top of someone's head like walking towards them. And obviously, the closer they got, the more the person you saw.
Yep.
Well, this dude at the bottom of the screen holding a knife,
We don't like those.
don't like those at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, he walked. I mean, I'm not sure exactly like the distance of like how far he walked or anything, but it was several paces.
Yeah.
Several. Ended up killing the dad in front of his 2 kids.
Jesus.
And I was
Yeah.
like, that to me hit home.
Oh, yeah.
Because at that time we had just had our 3rd daughter.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, man, I don't like. What would I do in that instance? I have
Right.
no
Yeah.
clue.
Right.
I have no clue. And so
Yes.
that really, what was that again? Nice. Watch on YouTube if you want to know what he did. So you see what I did there? It's good, right? But yeah, that really started me down that journey, and that really introduced me to I really don't know anything.
Yeah, but you want to.
I want to real bad, and now I
Yeah.
know lots of things, but I still don't know lots of things. It's crazy. It's like a never-ending journey.
Yeah.
You're always discovering things that you suck at, which is good.
Well, okay, so this is great because it kind of leads into another question I had.
Was that post Army?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. After I got out of the Army, I thought I was fucking John Rambo.
Right.
Right. Well, that's what I was getting at. It's like usually you come out and you're just
Yeah.
like, that's the one thing you're not worried about.
Reality
is-
hell
Oh,
just
man.
like smacks you in the face.
Oh,
but
it
you
does.
just- yeah.
It does.
Okay. So then what's the biggest misconception people have about self-defense? Like in any facet. So
Yeah.
yeah, whether it's like defending yourself or just anything.
I'd say the biggest one is just, people carry a gun, they think they're fine.
Yeah.
That's not the truth
Like
at all.
invincibility cheat codes not
Yeah.
turned on.
So there's lots of sayings in the firearms self-defense world. One of them says, imagine your firearm as a tool, right?
Yep.
And you can only you have certain tools in your toolbox. Well, if you only train with your firearm, it's like if you're only using one tool.
Yep.
For instance, a hammer, right?
Yep.
If you only have a hammer in that toolbox, everything around you is looking like a nail. Well, if all you carry is a firearm and you all you train is a firearm, that's the only thing that you're going to know under stress.
So you're almost like subconsciously promoting yourself to just shoot stuff.
Oh yes, 100%. Man,
way more than you
there
need to.
there have been
Tyranny.
there have been so many people come into class
Yeah.
who only carried a firearm, and I introduced them to a little bit of stress and a little bit of decision making, and
Yep.
they fail every single time.
Like just whole clips unloaded.
Every
or
single
one,
time.
two. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is good in my class because that's an opportunity for you to fail and to get better.
yeah. Which
know.
is because that's I feel like the thing that's a big misconception too is people go into these things, even some of the people that like own their own businesses like a self-defense class where they do promote that. They're like, oh yeah, just shoot these people to death. And it's
No.
like that's not the point here. Like
Right.
that should be a last
murder.
last ditch
murder.
effort. Yeah, like but it's just crazy how many different ways there are to like, disarm somebody or just do the right thing but still be like I don't even like the word aggressor, but enforcer. Like
Yeah.
just take control of the situation.
For sure.
But in a very like calm, collected way.
Yeah.
Or way more focused.
I actually shared a post on our First Shield Facebook page today. It was a post that one of my friends had made, I think 2019.
Yeah.
The headline of it said, "Less training equals more violence."
Yeah.
Right. And somebody as a teacher, I see that all the time with brand new people coming in. Right.
Yep.
If I introduce a little bit of stress to them, maybe it's like someone just like taking a training knife and going this slow and like just stabbing the person. It's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like just muscle it. I'm gonna do what I can to survive.
Yep.
Right. Which is normal for people to do.
Yeah.
Well,
Totally wrong.
totally. Yeah. Yeah. You can actually, the more you train, the less force you can use to defend yourself,
Right.
which is awesome.
Yeah.
We like to give people that option.
Yes.
Like, yes, you may need to defend yourself up to deadly force, but
Right.
if you can use a lesser force, then you should.
Like there's like tiers to it, levels where you can just kind of keep going where you need to. Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Is it one of those where there's almost like, do you train or teach like the pressure points?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Horseshit. Absolutely
Yes, I
not.
love it. Okay.
So bad.
But so then I guess the bounce off of since pressure points is like, okay, fuck that, X and A that. Is it a right place, right strategy type thing? Is that kind of the way to think of it? Position yourself in the right place.
So there are certain things that will win a fight.
yeah.
Timing, distance, position, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
That will win a fight.
Okay.
Pressure points will not.
I love it. Okay.
At all.
What about crotch kicks? Crotch kicks work?
Crotch kicks are good, but they are not fight enders. People think that they are, and so they rely on them way too much, but they are not fight enders.
This guy's got dick of steel.
I
go
saw
down.
I saw a police officer just get absolutely railed through the legs by a chick as hard as she could kick. He wasn't phased. What does he do? Pow! Right in the face, and knocks her out.
45-yard field goal, unfazed.
That's actually very surprising
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
because you see it, everybody buckles. Like the
Right.
fact that it doesn't, like that would.
You telling me Hollywood's lying to me?
Oh yes,
okay.
all the time.
Well, I mean,
man.
she just get tapped, and all of a sudden you just drop to your knees,
Oh,
and you're just like,
I feel like a tap is worse than getting like directly blasted.
That
I would
20-minute
agree,
tingle that just sucks forever. Okay, so I want to give you a WABs, but for Kyle's business WABs. So worse than the best. So your biggest struggle, but then also your biggest win as a local business owner?
Oh man, I was not prepared for this one at all.
Yeah.
I actually had my worst and best, but we'll go with this. I
Yeah.
love it. I love
Yeah.
it. All right. Well, sorry. What was the first thing?
So basically, like your
Struggle.
worst, yeah, like
Okay.
the biggest. Well, it doesn't have to be your biggest, but like a struggle being a local business owner that maybe you didn't realize would be a thing,
Yeah.
or that you just encountered and you felt and you were like, shit, this is pretty heavy.
Drive time.
Oh, drive time sucks. Drive time does suck. So yeah, biggest struggle would be, trying to change hearts and minds.
Yep.
Like there's over 300,000 people in Fort Wayne, and less than a fraction of a percent actually trains.
Yeah.
And so like for me as a small business owner, as someone who cares about the community, someone who cares about
Yeah.
people being able to defend themselves, it's like, what can I do to like reach those people?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's a big reason why as soon as I saw this guy over here share something on his Instagram several months ago, I was like,
Yeah.
I want to be a sponsor because that's a good way for me to reach people.
Yeah.
So that's like trying to convince people to realize that, hey, you're responsible for your own safety. I mean,
Yeah.
police officers are around. They're awesome. I have a lot of friends who are police officers around here.
Yeah.
But look at the four of us right now.
Yeah.
Like, we're in here by ourselves.
And that's what it's so like, it's such an interesting point to bring up because I feel like so many people, again, we're just oversaturated with content and movies and things that we think we'll know how to do or what to do in those moments. The second that moment happens, it's just sheer panic kicks in every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like without,
Lack of training.
yeah, literally. And then it's just, okay, you'll have that like rush of fear. But then I almost feel like that with the right amount of training and doing it for so long, it probably switches almost right after the fear just into like, let's fucking do this. Like I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, because you know what to do now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've trained your body in that to get that muscle memory.
Yep.
Right.
Literally.
And therefore, if you're not thinking about certain things like, oh man, I hope I'm grabbing my gun the right way. I'm hoping my shirt's all the way up away from the grip. Like you don't want to think about that kind of stuff. You just want to do it.
Do it.
Because you want your brain capacity like available to focus on the problem at hand
And
to
surroundings
make-
and everything.
to make
Yeah.
those decisions.
Yeah.
And you can only get there by doing it and practicing it
Over and over. Yep. Repetition for
right.
sure.
So what
okay.
do you think I don't want to say the misconception, but kind of like, so somebody that comes in, they're like, okay, I want to do self-defense, or I feel like I'm a pretty tough person.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to hone in.
Yeah.
Like, what's the biggest like mistake you think people come into, or that you see right away where you're just like, okay, seen
Yeah.
this a million times.
So they have an ego. That's the
arrogance.
biggest thing.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Arrogance.
Arrogance. Yeah. Also, they are they're looking at Hollywood.
Yeah.
They're like, this should be easy because I've seen this on,
Yeah.
lots of Marvel movies and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not the case.
I've watched Die Hard. John McClane.
Yeah,
Ever heard of him?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like one of the biggest things we have to drill out of people is, Hollywood almost always shows if you shoot somebody one time, like, that's it, man. You'll blow them back 10 feet and you're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
No, that's not the case at
Yeah.
all. So just like in our Apex classes, we use CERT pistols, just training pistols that has a laser come out of the end of it. Like a lot of people when they first start training, they'll just pull the trigger one time.
Yep.
And that's it. Well, we do a lot of scenario training, and what I'll tell their partner is like, hey, I don't want you to stop attacking them until I call time.
Yeah.
And so what that new person will do is they'll just pull the trigger one time, and then their partner is just there, just like
Yep.
shoving a blade into their chest, and they're like, I don't know what to do.
Yep.
It's hocked up on angel dust.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's okay.
One round's not taking them down.
Would you say like the best defense would just be like if somebody gets to jump on you and like they have a gun on
Yeah.
you and they're like robbing you, not attacking you,
Right.
you just give your stuff up?
Yes.
Is that the best?
Yes,
Like instead of like
especially-
trying to be like,
John Rambo.
gotcha.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, we have a sort of a hard rule in class where you don't draw on a drawn gun because you're not going to win that at all.
No matter how many, like quick draw, movement,
Nope,
anything.
you're not
Yeah.
gonna win that
It's like,
because my draw time is really good.
yeah.
I'm not faster than this.
Literally.
know?
Yeah. It's like they're already
Can't do
there.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we try to create space. We try to de-escalate as much as we can. We create ruses
Yeah.
right? So a lot of times in training, what we'll do is, we'll have like a fake cell phone or something like that where we'll throw offline. Like we won't give it directly to the person. We'll throw it like on the ground away from them.
Yeah.
And if they go to it, I'm going the opposite direction and drawing my gun as soon as they take their eyes off of me.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
And this is the other side of that. If I throw like that cell phone or whatever offline and they don't go for it, well, now I know that that's not exactly what they wanted. Like
Yeah.
they're here for something else now.
Gotcha.
And now I have to keep on problem solving.
To try and figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Nice.
Lots of things to think about.
Yeah.
Classic ruse. Ooh, somebody call an ambulance for
You touch here, you go there. Touch you here, you go there.
No. So then what's the biggest win as a local business to go for the best versus the worst?
Oh man, so far the biggest win is opening up my own spot.
Really?
Like that was huge.
Just
So
feels good, right?
so good. Well, I was very blessed. So we started training in 2018.
Nice.
And we had been doing weekend seminars and that kind of stuff. And I was like, you know what? We really need weekly classes because people are getting good, but they're not able to retain
Yeah.
everything that they need to. So I was like,
Yep.
we needed to do like weekly classes.
Yeah.
So we subleased space out of Lee Brothers here in town.
Nice.
Fantastic owners.
I would say Lee Brothers
like,
are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I owe a lot to them. Super
Yeah.
thankful for them. And they allowed us to use their space on Saturday and Sunday afternoons,
Nice.
right? Which is great.
Yep.
Not that great for building a business,
Right.
But it was a great starting point,
Yeah.
right? So I then took the jump to have my own spots in January this year,
Nice.
and it's been just forward ever since.
I feel like for whatever reason, people just love having a sense of like, I'm going to this place. Like
Yeah.
just like consistency and just now it's like on my daily, like I do this now.
Yes.
And it's just, it's awesome.
Yeah, and I have control of my own schedule now.
Yep.
I'm in full control of everything
Yeah.
First Shield, which is awesome and also a little
Right, as I
terrifying
say,
too.
also the other
A little
flip side of that
terrifying.
coin.
Because it's
Yeah.
like, when do you shut it off? Like, how's the work-life balance?
It's full. It is
Yeah.
really full because First Shield is not the only thing that I do for work.
Yeah.
So I work for a private jet company,
Nice.
and
Oh, yeah.
I get to work from home, thankfully.
Cool.
But still, living an hour away from Fort Wayne,
Yep.
going to the gym here in town, doing jujitsu, doing First Shield stuff, doing work stuff, doing dad stuff.
Yeah.
It's a full schedule, man.
But I think it's like, just from what you said there, like the cliff notes of it, it's like you're putting out like into the universe, if you will, like not to get all spiritual, but it's like it's something your 5 girls can look up to. Like you're working, you're doing things that are admirable as like a dad, a husband. Like you're not some deadbeat. So it's
Right.
it's awesome that you're like, yeah, you're striving for things.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So then let me see, where do I want to, yeah. What is your favorite thing to teach to people when you're like, oh, today's this day. This is going to be fucking sick.
I love when I see light bulbs go off, right? It's
Yep.
like you teach something to some, like for instance, I'll answer your question. My favorite thing to teach is in our Apex classes, very, very first thing that you're going to do is learn how to draw from concealment because you can't do that at the range,
Yeah.
right? I'm going to teach you how to draw from concealment. I'm also going to teach you how to shoot from retention,
What's that?
shooting from here
Okay.
as well as there.
Yeah.
So for those of you listening,
John Wick.
John Wick, yeah, putting the
Oh,
the
that,
pistol
okay.
right next to your
Yeah.
pec and then right in front of your face.
Yep. Okay.
And I love that because everybody who comes in who has at least fired a handgun has always been at full presentation.
Yep.
Which is normal. It's a normal thing. Right?
Yeah.
And then I teach them how to do that, and then I explain why we make a huge priority on shooting from those positions.
Yep.
And as soon as I tell them that this next data point, it's like that light bulb goes off. They're
Yep.
like, "Oh man!" So that data point says about 70% of all defensive shootings happen within 0 to 9 feet.
Okay.
And so if I'm training that muscle memory that we talked about earlier
Yep.
to always go full presentation, it's pretty easy to push the handgun offline or take it away.
Yeah. Like
Right.
something could conflict with me drawing a weapon, but if I keep it here, then it's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So handgun retention is very, very high
Yeah.
on our list of priorities.
Nice.
So that's probably my most favorite thing to teach. And
Oh, yeah.
the only reason why is because I get so many light bulbs go off after
Yep.
that.
And it's just like, again, they're so used to seeing everybody like that's how they draw it, or they hold it one-handed or sideways, kill shot.
Kill
And
shot.
it's like, that's not how it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
So
I'm excited.
it's not like you're obviously, running around the streets and you get to see all these things happen in real life, but there's so many statistics. And coming from like a wrestling background, I wrestled in high school.
Yeah. Nice.
So
Brag about
Hell yeah,
it.
brother. Get that singlet out.
no, but like, I feel like even like when you're playing around or you're wrestling or you're getting into it, like wrestlers, they're going to get you on the ground.
Oh yeah.
And I've always found this fascinating with fighting. It's like, what's the end goal here? So we fight each other, somebody gets the best of it, and then we're just supposed to act like everything's okay. So, like in these types of situations, if somebody was to come after me and whether they have a weapon or not, it's like, okay, I wrestle them down to the ground. Am I just like, okay, are you good? Like, I'm just going to hold you down until you say you're not going to come after me anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
it really depends.
do you know what I'm
on-
kinda saying?
Oh,
Like,
I do.
yeah.
I do. It's an interesting paradox, right? It's like if I let you go, how do I know that you're not going to go?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what to do.
Gentleman's agreement.
Yeah.
If I take my hand off your mouth, you're not gonna scream, right?
Right. I mean, that's all a judgment call, honestly. Like typically what we tell people to do is if you're trying to hold someone on the ground, it's because you sincerely believe that they're going to get up and attack you or someone that you're with.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm just going to hold them there in a like in a non, I'll just say like a non
Guillotine.
lethal, yeah, like a non-lethal type of way.
Right.
And then ask someone around to call the police, right?
Right.
Or if I can do it myself, cool.
Yep.
If you are not, if you believe that if you let's say like you throw the person down and you're still standing, which is actually what we prefer, if you can get away, you should get away and call the cops like
Yeah.
now. So the only times that I would willingly go to the ground and hold someone down is if I truly believe that if he or if that person, because we're all,
Right.
Yeah.
we're all pissy here, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, if that person, if I can reasonably articulate, like, okay, if I let this guy go up, or if I let him get up, then he's gonna kill me or
Yeah.
kill my wife and kids. Like,
Yeah.
he's not getting up, at all.
Right.
But you also have to think about like 60% of the time, there's another person there
Yeah.
with weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't like it. I don't.
Just don't go out. Just stay home.
Yes.
stay home. Okay, so this is the last question that I have is what's been some of the weirdest things you've encountered as a local business owner? Because I feel like it's one of those, even just doing this pod, but I mean, I've talked to a lot of other people, especially in Fort Wayne, it's like local business heaven almost.
Yeah.
There's just so many oddball speed bumps, right? Like that you run into, or you're just like, I had no fucking idea that this was a thing, but I have to do it to like be open or be a business.
Yeah. I would say that the weirdest thing would be the walk-ins that I get.
Yeah.
Because, we're on State and Beacon, which Parkview Randalia is like right there.
Yeah.
A block away.
Okay.
Which is pretty well known for being a high traffic area for people with mental problems.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
There are plenty of people. No, I would say not plenty. There have been
Yeah.
in the recent past. People walk by. You can tell. You can
Yep.
just tell, right? I had this one guy stop in probably a half dozen times.
Yeah.
And just want to train, just want to talk, and like he's one of those guys talking to big. Oh yeah, my brother is special forces black belt, this that and the other. He's like,
Right.
if I could come here and show you something, man. And typically, like when someone like that would come in,
Yeah.
like, man, I don't want to deal with this right now.
Right.
Because I'm either in the middle of teaching class or working or something.
And it's like you just have to be cordial or like, I don't want to say put on a show, but it's like, God forbid you do anything that's like negative and then all of a sudden you're getting canceled or something stupid happens.
So I'm not too concerned with that, just by the nature of my job. It's pretty controversial anyway.
Right. I was gonna say, yeah,
You
good
know?
for you. Yeah.
So I'm not afraid to crunch those eggshells that I walk on. I don't really care.
Right.
Um,
Love that.
but the thanks. The biggest thing, like when that person or when those people come in, it's like, hey, I'm doing a private lesson right now. I should have had the door locked. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you have to leave,
Fuck off respectfully.
basically.
Yeah. And that's what it's like, yeah, I own this place. So like Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever just want him to come in and just beat the shit out of him?
Sometimes, man.
You're just like, let's do it. Tell me what you got.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's like, so just got done with this lesson. I'm going to show it to you guys on this innocent bystander because he's a prick.
Man.
And it's going to be great.
Special forces, let's do it.
Yeah.
Right. Good questions, though. I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, shit, dude. First shield defense.
I was gonna say, yeah. Before we get to the top 3 here, just give us the plug at the very end. I mean, first shield, just go through it, say what you want, the pitch, just give us the whole deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly. So at FSD, we train basically every single day. Honestly, we provide a holistic it's a holistic approach for armed and unarmed protectors.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people who come in with various backgrounds, and can I have one too, please? Thank you. That's part of the pitch, right?
Hello.
So yeah, we value everyone's natural right to self-defense. That's obviously it's on the promo. That's how much we care about that.
Yeah.
We want people to be able to not only defend themselves, defend their families, but we also want them to be able to defend other innocent people.
Yeah.
Right. Evil exists all around, and know there are people who are born to be protectors, and myself is one. Like that's me.
Yeah.
Everybody who trains at FSD, they're exactly the same way. We're not vigilantes at all. We just we are people who care, and we just want our community to be safe.
Yeah. Embrace it. Lean into it all day. Hell
Do
yeah,
you
brother.
think, so the shooting down in Indianapolis,
Yeah,
and then the guy that killed the shooter, obviously.
Elijah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you think you could have made that shot?
I've tried. It's real hard. It's
Yeah.
super hard.
What was the shot?
Because I've seen it it was like across like the food court.
Yeah, I think it was 40. I think it was a 40-yard shot. 10 rounds in 15 seconds or something like that. It was hard. I think he hit 8 out of 10 rounds, I believe.
So you're going to hate this.
I could be wrong.
Cluster.
Well, no, I guarantee I'm going to be literally one of the people you mentioned earlier. I kid you not.
Travis could do it.
No, I've gone to like not even really shooting ranges, but just like buddies that live out on the farm and just have
Yeah.
wide open spaces and shit. I swear to you, Call of Duty has paid
it
off.
comes. Here
Like,
it
dude,
comes.
I can shoot really well. I'm pretty sure.
Calm down, Bob Lee Swagger.
But that's, I mean, I'm not
You're
hitting
canning
no-
a tomato a mile away.
I'm not hitting a 1,000-yard shot in the wind with a. But I'm saying like, so for reference,
Yeah.
me and one of my buddies.
I play video games.
No, me and one of my buddies. So we're standing there, and we do the classic, like we put up just fucking chunks of wood.
Yeah.
And we're just shooting at fucking bark or whatever. My friend is just cocking this gun like 3 feet into the ground, and I'm like, do you understand? Like, we're shooting this way, and you're just literally like hitting down here in the grass. Like, this is bad. And it's he's every bit of like.
So you're comparing this guy doing this and you skimming bark
but because again,
10
it's-
feet away, you're like, I'm a fucking dead shot, dude.
Well, no, our one buddy, shout out Austin. He loves guns in the sense of like he's very aware, cognizant, like has the whole respect thing down with it. It's not like he just has some arsenal and he's just ready to World War III this shit.
Let's do it.
Yeah, but we're shooting and it's like you just take your time, hold your breath, and like I was hitting a lot more shots than obviously my buddy just cranking them into
I would
the ground.
hope so.
yeah,
well-
he said that pointing at the ground.
But part of me wants to see if there is some slight correlation because I'm like, again, in my mind, I'm thinking, I can fucking do this. Like, I think I can figure this out. Like, I want to figure it out.
You're the one that needs this class
yeah,
more
go
than
take his
most.
class, dude.
Well, because here's the
I'm awesome in video games, man.
but I
I don't know. That
literally-
COD's paying off.
No, he described it perfectly. I think I would be one of those people that it is better for me to not have a weapon. And
Yes.
I think I can honestly accept that. So, yeah, I don't want one.
You should come in and try it. Let me smash you.
I
Wow.
I kind of want to try because I think I'd be really good. What's the best? Like, do you keep track of like accuracy?
No.
No. Damn it.
No. Not at all.
Okay. Well,
That's like you go to a range and do that, dude.
Yeah.
let's go to a range.
I'll take you
Yeah,
to
let's go to a range.
Yes, dude. Okay. Yeah, that's
Real quick, tell Tierney that she doesn't need to run with pepper spray and a shank. What should she get?
So pepper spray is good, not great. I actually recommend people run with a taser. Yeah. So specifically ones that have the projectiles that shoot out.
Ooh.
you know.
okay. So what's the? I've always thought the taser from Batman Returns is really cool. Is that
Love
a
it.
good one or no?
The Catwoman taser? did
Yeah,
it?
the Michelle Pfeiffer.
Or she puts it in its mouth and let's make out.
Yeah,
So they're okay.
yeah.
They're okay, but now with it being wintertime,
Yeah.
people wearing heavy jackets, it's gonna.
Oh, it
have a
doesn't
hard
go
time.
through?
It's gonna have a hard time. It will go through. It'll have a more difficult time
Okay, gotcha. But those other ones just
versus those other ones like
Talons
shoot
into
into your skin.
fucking, ugh, those
You ride the lightning, baby. Ride the lightning.
Is it like any other weapon where like the part of the body matters where it hits, or since it's just shocking the shit out of you, arm, leg,
Forehead.
face doesn't matter?
I mean,
forehead.
Right, that's what I thought of it from that.
that's a good question. I don't have enough information to make an informed opinion on that one.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right,
All right,
well, there he is.
Go for the face.
Kyle Rogers, everybody. Dead segment, not Kyle. So top 3 draft season. This is gonna be-
Draft time.
This is going to be interesting because if you win, Kyle, I think technically it's just we all stay the same, right?
No, it goes
Yeah.
to second.
He's instantly just like, yeah, it just goes to silver.
Well, I mean, like for our season thing, I mean, he gets props, and we'll obviously shout him out that he won.
but it would just be like a bye week then. There's
Yeah?
no way second place wins if Kyle wins. That's just stupid.
Well, you're not winning
it
the
would be
draft;
the-
you're just winning between the three of
That's
us.
whoever wins between the 3 of us.
So then Kyle doesn't matter.
No, we absolutely.
Kyle does matter.
That's what you just said without saying
it's
it.
kinda
We'll put a
rude,
guest
though.
column. We'll put a guest column up. We'll put a guest column.
Yeah, see if the
That's
guest wins.
That's what I. Oh my.
But betwixt the 3 of us for the bet,
Yeah. So it carries
whoever gets
over.
the most
carries over to next
votes.
week.
Carries over.
Next
So
week.
a draft. Oh my gosh!
You're the fucking
We'll
worst.
figure it out
Sure.
later.
Whatever
but
you do to get your numbers up, you are just
You didn't even know there was 12 cocktails out there.
I do now. Okay, so week 10.
Before you start,
Yes.
I'm gonna give you your time.
Oh.
30 seconds.
Yes. Ha, thanks.
We were
shout
gonna
out to BL.
we were gonna
Our
blow
new
right
sponsor.
past it.
So
I wasn't. I was gonna give it.
here's the thing. There's one thing I know, it's the old the beers. I love them. The Bud Lights are goated out the back.
Yeah.
They go down like fucking water. I mean, this is my 3rd one, and it hasn't phased me. They're delightful. I was very, I don't want to say like underwhelmed, but the wedding they had Miller Lights, which was a very close second. You picked it second. I mean, it's what you default to. Thankfully,
Yeah.
I had not had I did have Bud Lights prior. Fuck, I picked up a 6er throughout the taste palette. But yeah, no, I'm at 2 right now. I think Scurry, you have 3. Dut has 4.
It's turning into something.
I can taste you guys. I'm right on your
Yeah.
buttholes.
What?
I mean,
Jeez.
if you get to pick the category, if you get to pick the category when you have first pick, I mean, you should win, 100%.
And I did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you for doing your job.
You're welcome.
Here's your 30 seconds.
Week 10. Mixed drinks. As,
Dun, dun, dun.
as picked by Kyle. So, in honorary, Kyle, lead it off.
All right. So
The number 1 pick.
number 1 pick overall. Now, okay.
Yes.
I listen to the show every single week.
Bless your heart.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Every single
OG
week.
Offspringer.
You're gonna get roasted no matter what you pick.
Oh, I know.
Know that.
That's
Just
okay.
know that.
So I will put it out in the universe that I am not a professional at picking, unlike these 2 gentlemen. Travis,
He gets it. He does listen.
He didn't pick
He does
Travis,
listen.
as long as you know that.
The only person I can like truly say that is just as bad at me as picking is Skur's brother or sister Brittany. Hers were really bad. But anyways, yes, go ahead,
Nice.
Kyle.
All right, so number 1 overall, we're
Yeah.
gonna take it off the board immediately.
That's how you should do
That's
it.
how we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm going with margaritas.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. Staple.
Oh, my absolute. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I know that when you build these lists, you have to build it
for the people.
for the people,
Right.
Not
Yes.
for yourself.
Sometimes you fly too close to the sun.
But you're
Yeah,
not on
but-
here every week, so it's kind of like
That's
let them know
true.
who you are.
But I'm still trying to win, though.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Okay.
as you should.
However,
Winning's
margaritas are my actual
Well,
number
some-
1.
Frozen
Yeah, I was gonna-
or on the rock.
I like on the rocks.
Okay.
I like on the rocks, but I will never shy away from frozen ever.
I love a good slushy vibe. When slushies get me drunk, that's a fucking party.
Of course. Are you
like
a
wine
are you a
salt on
salt
the
or
rim?
sugar on the rim, or do you? Are you
Salt, give me salt,
yeah.
baby.
I
Are
don't
you
do any of it.
traditional lime, or if you do like strawberry, do you still do?
That is my favorite.
Salt.
Yeah, that's my favorite is traditional lime.
Yeah.
with salt.
I'm trying to think.
I make a jalapeno one at home.
Oh,
a
so
little
good,
spicy marg.
man. So good.
You do like the
good.
Texas with the Corona in it.
I do like
the
those.
submarine?
Yes, I mean those are good. Not my favorite though.
Yeah.
Yeah, those black you the fuck out.
Duh.
Duh.
Not here for a long time. Here
Like,
for a
you ever
good
see
time,
those
baby.
things? Like, the neck's like this long,
They're
and then it's a little bottle,
huge.
dude. So it can stick all the way in there. And I'm like,
No, they're massive. They're like 32-ounce bastards.
the Coronas?
No,
No,
the
I'm talking about the
Ritas.
Coronas. in
Oh.
there.
Well, yeah,
Like, it
it's
has
a-
like the super long neck and then tiny body.
Oh yeah, but that's. I mean, still, you're getting like
Those are too much. Like, yeah, like when you go to like a Saboya's or something, like here's a
Oh, yeah.
64 ounce because it's like 90% of like
Oh,
the
yeah.
mix, and like here's your
Right.
little shot tequila. Like, no,
No,
that's
that's-
just
yeah.
too much.
Honestly, if somebody gets one, I usually follow suit. I let somebody else be the guy,
They fucking
fall guy.
give me headaches, dude. Those are the worst.
Yeah.
Worst because all the shit.
So
Skirt,
Skirt
you're-
dad.
Skirt,
I did. I came in last week, so I
Dead
would have
last.
gotten the first pick, but obviously the guest is always going to take precedent here.
I
Big
appreciate that.
9 on the vote board to Dut and I's.
People
in the
were
40s.
asking some very strange questions. They were like, "Hey, man,
Is he
Skirt
okay?
All right."
He
I
gets
don't
it.
know.
It's
They're
a good
like-
time.
They're like, "You don't go Bud Light Lime right into Natterdays."
They're great.
My favorite. Again, shout out Tierney, my second, third, fourth, fifth cousin, your wife. I mean, she had your back, but her comments were just as drunk as your picks. It was garbage.
Oh, she
dude.
loves them, man.
She's an idiot.
She
The
gets it.
prickly pear Mick Ultra. I can't believe we didn't have that on the list.
Yeah.
Goose Island.
Idiot, dude. Oh, not a bad. Shark. No, land,
Land
shark.
shark.
Man, shark.
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
for my first pick, I had made this. I don't know if it's an argument, maybe a take. Probably about a month ago on the pod.
Yeah.
I compared this to what Fireball was back in the day, where just all of a sudden became a thing. Probably was around for a long time, but whatever happened just took off like wildfire.
Okay.
And I am generally not this type of drinker, but my wife is. Your brother got into them.
Oh yeah.
It's the old fashioned.
I knew it. Yep.
Yep.
Off the board.
Damn it.
Okay. This guy came to play
They
this
are-
week. He came to play this week. He's back.
Yeah. And again, for somebody that doesn't drink a lot of bourbon, things like that, I've ventured out. I've gotten different kinds. It's pretty good.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are good.
They're good.
They're stiff.
They're good. Shout out Brandon, my brother.
He takes pride in making
If you
them.
if you get one that has the ice tray washed properly, they are delicious.
Well, and he does the orange
Yes.
peel with it too and shit.
Oh,
too,
he
right?
smokes it. Got
Yeah,
like the
it's-
different bitters, the maraschino cherries in there.
It's a whole game.
It's a spectacle.
Yeah, it's
It's a spectacle.
delightful.
But sometimes
And
he
they
gives you
fucking
ice
knock you
cubes
out.
with soap in it. And then you're like, what are you
Ice
giving
cubes
me
with
here?
soap in it. Didn't rinse those out properly.
Okay, this is Dut. You're next because I
was gonna say, it's
I
not on
won.
you
Well, I
yet.
know I won, bitch. So
I
hold on,
know.
I'm ready.
Okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
This one I feel like has just made an intense come up.
Okay.
And you got to get the cups for it. You got to get the copper cups.
You
gotta do
son
the
of a
thing.
bitch,
And
dude.
it's the fucking mule,
Mule.
baby. The Moscow Mule.
You're such a slut, dude. Okay, well,
Travis thought he was going to get old fashions and Moscow Mule on the fucking turn. Yeah, fucking right.
oh, I do get the turn though.
Yeah,
that's the
that's
fucking
huge.
best, dude.
That's
this
huge.
is fucking
That's huge.
so huge.
I don't know that I've actually had a mule.
They are fucking
They're really
delicious.
Yeah.
Really
My
good.
aunt is like not obsessed with them, but that's her favorite drink.
Oh, there's
And that's what
there's
she-
a phase. That's all Brittany got.
Oh, yeah.
My sister, every time we're out, mules.
Especially like if
Mules-
you're like vodka people, then
Yeah.
you just get like the Tito's, the ginger beer, the lime juice. You
No,
just,
because
you're right there.
Moscow
Yeah,
mules were known for. I thought it was the what's the ginger
Ginger beer,
Ginger beer.
ginger? Yeah.
Yeah,
the ones I
that's
think I
what
said.
it
like what he just said.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. But yeah, they're Moscow mules for me. Whenever I've gotten them, like at the Golden and then now it's the Proximo,
Yeah.
they're just sneaky delicious. They're like mixed drinks version of Bud Light. Like I can sip on them and I'm like nothing's happening, and then
Yeah.
3 Moscow mules later and I'm fucking toast.
You're like, okay,
yep,
all right.
hammered.
Now
Love
I'm
it.
making an ass of myself.
Mission
Get it?
accomplished. A mule.
There it is.
Okay, so my first pick, 4th overall. I mean, heavy hitters were just
Heavy hitters.
left and right. I'm beaten and I'm bruised, but I think I can pull through here.
There's still good ones out there, man.
Shut up.
Oh, there's tons of good ones.
Silencio. I think you go easy here. It's right there. It's for everybody. It's a staple. Some might say it's what cranks Sunday Fun Day to the next level. It's a mimosa.
Okay.
They're everywhere.
Yep.
You have to drink them. You have to get them. I don't know a single Sunday when I have gone out into the world, ordered chicken and waffles, and not had a mimosa
Yeah.
or a beer mosa of some fashion. They go. They play.
They play.
That being said, this is where I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yep.
I can feel it. God damn it. So you guys did that one, that one. The one's just a fun word to say, but I don't think you guys are gonna pick it, so I'm gonna stash it.
Okay.
Yeah, so just know that. But
Cool.
Right.
The chupacabra.
because again, this one I think is, if I'm picking for the people, I think I have to take it.
You have to.
It's on the board.
Probably.
I
still.
have to. I don't want to because these things fucking blow, and I think they're
You're an idiot.
overrated as hell.
You're so stupid.
Whole meal on top of them.
Yes.
Bloody fucking Marys.
They're so good.
And it pains me to take 2 Sunday
You
fun
took
day drinks.
breakfast drinks. 2 breakfast drinks.
But you have to. They're on the board. It's value.
That's my point about
I
that.
don't know,
You can
dude.
drink Bloody Marys any time of the day.
Here's my thing. Let's reference
You
this here.
can.
They got
You're a
mainstream from the tailgate. But if you get a good Bloody Mary, you can just have it whenever.
So say you're in a fantasy draft and it's a shitty 6-man league or whatever, and you take Justin Jefferson with your first pick, and in your second pick you have the option to take Cooper Kupp. Do you take him or not? Because it's too easy. It's still there. Why would I do it? That's Bloody Marys right now.
I'd take Saquon.
I get it, man. You like to wake
I'd
up
take
and booze.
Saquon.
It's fine.
I'd take Saquon.
Comeback player of the year
Yeah. Duh.
behind Geno.
All right.
Now it's fun.
Now
it's
getting
fun.
good.
Yeah,
Now it's getting good.
Now, so I did good there, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
You did about what you should have.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have went mimosa that high. I'd have took Bloody Mary before the mimosa. To be honest,
I'm on the turn, so shut up.
I bet you would have got mimosa at 12.
It's like taking Bud Light Lime and Naturdays.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
I don't think so. I think you're gonna.
You're
see
right,
it.
because it's worse.
Yeah, you're gonna see it.
Uh,
Go ahead.
so for my second pick, number 6 overall, I think I'm gonna take.
Are we? Did you already do yours? You haven't done yours
Snake
yet.
Dragon. I haven't done mine yet.
Got it.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Paloma.
Paloma.
You
What
got to
the
get a tequila in there,
fuck is
bud.
that?
Yeah.
It's fucking delicious, bud. That's what it is.
Paloma. I'm gonna
Yeah.
type it just like it sounds.
You got it.
That's it, buddy.
Exactly how it is.
I did.
Paloma.
Paloma.
Yep.
It is very good.
See, I don't need to explain it. Those who know. It's like a margarita, but a different. It's a fancier margarita.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how just interesting it is to me that I pick staples and I'm just ostracized, and you say the word Paloma.
Buddy, it's huge. It's a huge drink.
Yeah. Like people that drink like beer
Yeah.
probably were like, oh, you guys picked the 9 squarest beers you could have. Like, venture out. Like, this is a mixed drink that like a lot of people know of.
We're
Yeah.
trying to win.
Like if you go to like Connor's Rooftop, you're getting one of these. It's a signature cocktail at most places.
I have something to say about them, but I'll hold it.
I mean, you can say whatever you want.
It was just one of those funny things where, again, I think their setup up there is incredible.
Yeah.
It's a very cool, like, big open concept, like windows.
I wouldn't say big open.
Well,
Well,
like,
talking about
So,
Connor's
open concept, not big, but windows and everything. But it's the classic. I love when you go to, and it does feel like where it's the local like hipsterish bars,
Yeah.
and you're like, hey, can I get a Bud Light? And you're not saying it with any sort of tone. You're just like, yeah, can I just get a Bud Light? And they just go, we don't have that. And then it just dies right there. And I'm like, so by default, in nature, as a bartender, I would think your go-to would be like, no, I'm so sorry. However, these are the domestics we keep on file. Like, would you want to do that instead? And you're
Yeah.
just like, am I the asshole here because I just want to get booze from you? And you just are like, why aren't you getting some IPA that's made locally
Dude,
here
let
from
me
the ground?
Let me crush some of these things. Let me get a square ice cube that I'm going to melt. And as it drips down, then you drink mixes. Come on, dude. Let me put on a show.
I'll take a Miller.
You got Miller's?
Sir.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and go off menu here. Bud Light.
But you love the disdain in their face. They're just like, we don't have that. Okay, man.
Cool. What do you got?
I'm just gonna be that guy. Then can I get a beer? Give me one of those.
They did have watermelon margaritas. The slushy ones are pretty fucking fire.
Nice. Okay.
Like that was their signature for the day. One of the 2-3 times I went. That's what it was. And I was like, honestly, I'm not mad at this, dude. You can keep these coming.
I'll take them. I'm gonna turn into a real slut here after a while. It's gonna be great. Screw. What's your second pick?
7th overall.
7th. Huge spot.
So
Huge.
it is. There's a lot of variations to this, and I guess if we want to get specific, you can. I'm going to take just the more general version of it. And truth be told, if it's good enough for 007, it's good enough for me.
Nice.
Dirty, however you want it.
The martinis.
I want a martini.
I love it.
Would you shake it or would you stir it? You personally.
Shake it.
Who doesn't want to shake it?
Key lime pie. Oof. They're delicious. Or just a dirty one.
Key lime
I go both ways of the spectrum.
Key lime pie is one of those pies. Like I already hate pies, but then like it sounds terrible and
Choose your words
and it
carefully.
looks it looks terrible.
What?
Like I guarantee it. Let me Google key lime pies right now. I bet it looks like absolute dick.
I
You're
bet you
an
it
idiot.
looks fucking delicious.
Hold
dude.
on.
That
Key
fluffy ass
lime.
I had
Oh,
one
my God.
yesterday.
This man had one
You had one
yesterday.
from Paula's?
Oh my
No, from,
god!
So my dad's a baker in Texas.
Oh nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everything's bigger too.
Oh man, so good.
He
Yeah.
shipped you one?
We ordered one from the bakery.
Nice.
Yeah.
But there's so many other good pies out there. The Reese pie. The
This fucking guy.
I mean,
trying to
I would
think
go
of-
like the chocolate pie, man. Just a classic
Yeah.
chocolate pudding pie with the thing.
I'm
on
just
it.
saying,
I don't
Key
like
lime pie is fire.
I don't like pies.
I'm looking
in
at this
general
thing right now and
myself,
it looks
so I'm
like
just
absolute shit.
I know people like it.
You're an idiot.
If we do a top pies, I bet you it goes number one.
Ooh.
Oh.
Top 3 pie. Okay, I don't hate it. All right, Kyle.
All right.
2 and 3 on the wrap.
Oh yeah, you're on the turn.
All right. Great picks by everybody though, because I mean,
Thanks, man.
my
That's
top
fresh. That's
five,
fresh. I like
yeah,
that.
my top 5 gone.
See
Just
ya.
bang, like that.
Vaya con Dios.
So I got 2 picks in a row.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, love this.
This finalizes, cements you.
Okay, well, I've got a lot of.
That took a lot of time.
All right, we're gonna do
Yes.
for this second pick, for my second pick,
Mm-hmm.
a Manhattan.
Ooh. That's a drink.
That's right.
What is in a Manhattan? I've seen it a lot and I've heard it a lot.
Rage and bitterness.
You stupid bitch. No, but what's in it?
It's similar to an old fashioned, but
Yeah.
different.
Okay, that's what
So
I
it's
thought.
like
It's
bourbon and
it's like a very respectable cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mixed drink. Okay.
All right,
Your-
last one.
Yes, your third and final.
Okay, well,
Mi amigo.
I have a lot of drinks on here, so it's gonna be real hard. I'm just gonna go right down the list.
Oh! Do we want to do that?
no. You're not the last pick because we still have a third pick.
Oh,
We're
let's-
just saying this is your last pick.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
I don't have any other picks besides this one
No.
I'm about to make.
Yeah.
But you don't want to
Right.
give anything away.
I'm
Or
not.
wait, do I pick?
You
Do I-
pick last.
We all have one more pick.
Yeah.
He was just saying he's going down his list.
Oh,
Down
and it's mine.
This list.
Correct. He
Okay,
made a
yeah.
list, and this
Yeah.
is
I
I
just
thought he was
next
going to say it
on.
out loud, and
See,
I was
yeah,
like,
we-
don't
that's
say it
like-
out loud.
No, no.
Yeah, that's table talk.
Hey,
Yeah, you just take whatever
understand
you
the
want,
game.
bud.
I understand the
It's not
game.
his first time.
I get it. So we're gonna go with a staple in the Rogers household when the wife is not pregnant, obviously.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Seldom. 5 kids.
Oh my gosh, so many kids, bro. So many kids.
So we've had 2 of these.
We're gonna go Irish coffee.
Ooh.
Irish
Okay.
whitery. Not on the list, but I do like it. I've heard of it.
Yeah, not a huge coffee guy.
Me either.
Or, again, like I
love
said, bourbon guy.
coffee.
Terry and I went to San Francisco. We went to a little bar. And that's what they like specialized in.
Oh, really?
Had one. Man, was it bad.
Man,
If you liked coffee, would have been delicious.
Well, as I said, I think now that I've drank more coffee and have ventured out into my alcohols, it might be a little bit better. But
Yeah.
No.
Tiernan like,
Oh, I
you
had
hate
one.
this, don't you?
Man, was it bad?
What's we just randomly referenced it the other day where he's like, it sucks as it cuts. It certainly does suck.
Yes.
It's just, classic Wayne's World. Okay.
So really quick, my
Yes.
favorite Irish coffee here in town,
Yeah.
Ruth's Chris.
Ooh.
Super good.
Yeah.
Super good.
I-
Old fashions.
My favorite thing about Ruth's Chris, and it's because I eat.
Tyler bartends out there.
Yeah. Shout out Tyler. But it's because I eat like a garbage disposal mixed with like a toddler. So I got obviously the steak. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
So good.
Hot plate.
But then, but then I realized my sides were just French fries. It's just like, it's so weird to me that you go to this place where it's like meant to be like classy and bottle of wine and stuff.
Man,
and I'm like,
$50 steaks and fries.
yeah, it's just like, I'm probably doing this wrong, but I'm honestly super happy.
Lobster mac and cheese, bro.
You gotta get the
Really?
lobster
Oh.
mac,
My wife's favorite thing.
the
Crab cakes.
jalapeno corn.
Okay. So I swear I looked at it and I was like, honestly, this seems like the only play here.
I got the
Might have been
the
drunk
potato
on the wine.
cake. Oh my god, it's so good.
Okay.
Y'all want to go eat?
Honestly, dude.
Okay, who's next?
It's me.
Grr.
Okay.
I'm glad I got this.
It's your final pick, dude.
It is.
I know
this,
what it's gonna be.
This is one for me.
Yep.
I think it might resonate with the people too. This is what, when I, again, first turned 21, early in the drinking stage,
I know.
not a big bourbon guy, went to the vodka. Vodka cranberries, man.
Vodka
Vodka cranberries.
It is.
What, are you on your period?
It helps with UTIs, man.
It does.
Hell yeah, brother. You're fucking idiot, dude. That's such a shit pick.
You're so
It's
stupid.
not a good pick.
It's so good.
But maybe it is, dude. Sometimes circles are square, dude.
Fuck no, dude. There's a reason it gets roasted in The Departed. It's because it's stupider than shit.
No way.
Yes way. Dude,
Man.
this drink, that drink is like the drink I would order when I was like 21 or 22 at Pierre's. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Just hammered out of my mind. And it's like, that was the only thing they knew how to pour, like, because it was
Yeah.
2:30 and they didn't have anything left. I'm like, I guess I'll take one.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. You drink them.
Dude, they're delicious.
Trash, dude.
No way.
Man, another one.
Refreshing. I don't even know you're drinking it.
Another one in
Dude,
the
it's
gutter
so
for
funny,
sure.
dude. My
Oh.
dad drinks vodka and still, but he'll drink anything. Like he just drinks vodka, just any juice that he'll find in the house, dude. He just drinks.
Don't dumb it down. He loves vodka cranberries.
Honestly, he does, but it's like a crayon. Like he's like the ocean spray, dude. Like he'll just get like a new juice
Just
thing,
something in there?
and then whatever's the next one. Once that one runs out, he's like, "I'll try this one. What is this? Crayon watermelon, crayon grape, crayon apple, crayon strawberry."
The
dude.
VCs.
It's fucking
Give me
everywhere.
the VCs,
dude. The
dude.
ocean spray cranberry is just everywhere, mixing with everything.
Don't look at my computer. I'm fucking so back. Okay, here we go.
God, I don't know what I'm
I've
gonna
picked
take,
all
dude.
mine. You can have your list in front of me.
Oh, I know,
I
but I
don't know
want you.
what I'm gonna pick.
Don't worry.
I can't wait
so
for this.
good. It's so good.
This is great. There's so
Yeah,
many.
there's so many.
So much value here.
There's so many right here.
Yeah. You pick yours, and then I can't wait to do the like rundown of what was missed or what
Dude.
didn't make the cut.
Yeah,
This
because
is-
there's like so many like vodka crayons. There's so many that we missed. They're just staples, like right there. Like
Yeah. That ain't one of them, but you know what I mean.
It absolutely is.
Oh
It's fucking.
what
not.
it is, though, dude. But it
It's
fucking
not.
is.
It's absolute butt.
Oh my god, I don't know what to pick. To be 100% honest, I don't know what to pick. Y'all left too many on the board for me.
I say there's one to me that is obvious, but I wasn't going to take it.
But
'cause
does
vodka
it
cranberry
feel
was
like
there.
somehow, like, you know, I'm gaining some speed here?
Oh, yeah.
Some traction. Like I'm like
Yeah.
Justin Fields.
Well, there's one I feel like if he doesn't take this and you take it, your lineup's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goated, some might say.
No one's saying that.
Just wait. Just wait. Actually, wait. I gotta make sure.
I can't believe you guys don't like vodka cranberries.
Dude, not at all. Fucking stupider than shit. They're just so dumb. I never go, you know what I need tonight? I got a big old hankering.
Right.
The only time I ordered vodka cranberry was when I was trying to get laid at the bar.
Yeah, and it
There
worked.
it is, dude.
Give it to the chick. Hey, you want this?
Yeah, now you're married, dude. Look at it. Nailed it.
This works. Proven formula.
100%.
Yeah. You're really good at picking football picks, so I will let you have this like awkward silence that you
we're
do.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, take your time, but don't.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
You got it.
yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm betwixt two now. And it's
Go with the top one.
I might fucking just flip the script.
Oh. So let me paint a futuristic picture.
Let's let him pick.
Shush. You have the lead.
Yeah.
We already know fucking Dildo Baggins over here ain't gonna win this week.
He might, dude. He has two goaded ones.
And then he has vodka cranberry.
Yeah, he might get the
That's one of the
sorority
two.
picks. He might get the sorority picks.
So you have to
right.
worry about either me getting to 3 as well, so 3, 3, 4, or Kyle snakes it, steals it all together, and then we're right where we started. So this is kind of like
No, because we already said we still get our pick.
we'll figure it out.
No, we already said it.
So
Two
then-
verse one.
okay.
Calm it down.
So then it's a battle between you and me.
Yeah, it's a battle between you and I.
They're just, I'm looking at him, man.
What's up, Scare?
I'm going to win
I'm
this
just
week,
kidding.
and I'm going to fucking blast you
Gur
guys.
is gonna win this.
If
week,
I
dude.
didn't know better, your two back picks, like what are you, a fucking girl? You got
What are you, a girl or something?
What are you, a girl or something?
You gotta go out there and win the big game, guys. What are you, a girl or something?
Martinis and VCs, dude?
007 drank them.
Yeah.
007
He also killed people.
Yeah.
I thought he was drinking Vespers, to
No.
be honest.
Dirty martinis.
He also drives an Aston Martin.
Ashton?
Ashton?
Ashton.
Ashton
Aston.
Cooker. Ashton Kutcher?
What's your pick?
It is the.
This is insane.
I know. It's the gin and tonic.
Oh,
Okay.
The old G&T, baby.
The G&T. See, and that I understand.
Wow, you're going to... This is available to you. Good for you.
Oh, I know it is.
I know what it is. I almost took it. If you say it, if it's still the funny word one you're gonna say. If it's not, then it's not. Never mind.
We are going with
Yes.
a staple. That is the Ritzy drink. It's the drink that gets, the halftime. They round it up in Wedding Crashers. It's what do they drink it? That fancy place, the Hamptons. You know what I'm talking about?
No, because I've not been there.
It's daiquiris.
Vodka cranberry gets shit.
What?
And you're going to put a daiquiri on
That's
the
your
What?
final answer. I just need to know you're going daiquiri.
He is.
You're
he's
going
serious.
mimosa, Bloody Mary,
serious.
daiquiri.
He's serious.
Why
You're
can't I
serious?
have daiquiris?
You can have daiquiris, baby. You can have daiquiris.
What did you think I was going to pick?
Honestly,
Rum and Coke.
Jack and Coke, rum and Coke.
Oh, no.
How did good for us for not taking rum and
Yeah,
Coke.
dude, daiquiris. I just googled a
Daiquiri,
picture of
dude.
them.
Daiquiris.
They look
Oh, man.
fantastic.
Yeah, dude, it's Margarita's ugly sister, but yeah, you can have it.
They look sexier than shit in this picture. Look at
Good
this.
Lord.
Dude.
This is why I love you, man.
Look at that thing. That thing looks like a total
man.
party. So here's the thing.
Hit me with it, baby. Give me your rundown on why you went daiquiri and not anything else.
Oh, please.
So what I had left on the board, which was an
Was everything.
incredible board.
Everything.
Pina coladas, screwdrivers. Screwdrivers feel too trashy, and I've already had 2 breakfast picks. White Russians, Mai Tais, which just are cool to say, and mojitos.
I don't feel like
You didn't
anybody's
even not at one point Jack or Coke or rum and Coke crossed your mind.
No,
That's
it's not
insane.
even on my board.
Okay,
I don't.
that's insane.
The only
But all
time
right.
I crank that alcohol at all is when Phipps just feeds it to us like we're fucking babies.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that anybody's had a Mai Tai that wasn't on vacation.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever
Same
just
with,
been
like-
at a bar and heard somebody
with
order a
pina
Mai
colada.
Tai?
Yeah.
Same with pina coladas.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, but I think daiquiri, like, one, it's just a fucking cool word.
Daiquiri is also a vacation drink
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
for
mojito
sure.
seems like a
hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, so for me, it's like Moscow Mule, mojito, old fashioned. Like those all kind of like congregate together. White Russians. But
I don't know if it's a hot take. I do not like mojitos. They are not good.
They're
I
not
don't,
good.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't. Nothing sits right.
But it was
about
on your
mojito.
list. I love
Yeah,
that.
but you're welcome.
The recap.
Okay, go ahead.
All
Get
right.
some H&Ms.
We just got a whole list there.
Yeah.
Gotta pull it up. Okay.
You're the
It was
worst, dude.
espresso martini.
Shut
That was
up.
the one I was going with.
Dude, they're good.
Yeah, dude. And they're catching on like hotcakes too, man. Like they're very popular now.
What?
The espresso,
Espresso
martini.
martinis.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are
on
just
there.
like, how can we get coffee everywhere?
All right, so we have, again, 4-person draft.
Yes.
Kyle took the first pick overall. Probably goaded the margarita.
The margarita.
Tried and true.
Probably about it.
That's probably true. You're right. There's no probably. It
Margarita,
just is.
Bill.
Followed it up with the Manhattan and closed it out with Irish coffee. Second pick overall, myself, the old fashioned. Followed up with the martini. Apparently, the controversial vodka cranberry. Dut,
What a bitch pick.
third overall. First pick, the mule, the Paloma. Closes it out with gin and tonic. Trav, fourth overall,
Yeah.
the mimosa.
Boom.
Bloody Mary, and that super masculine, the daiquiri.
Daiquiris.
Daiquiris.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
My daiquiri is to Dut's Paloma, and that's why I think we're even keel. And this is gonna get
Not even close.
nuts. It's gonna be
Okay.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm
So
excited
what
to
was
see
it?
this goes.
Our votes were 48 to 42 to the Big Nine from
Big Nine.
Skirt. Yeah, it's fun. And again, I think it's because I'm doing the thing where I'm now going to campaign. Like, you got to do what you got to do to win. That's winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
I mean, I don't campaign, but do
you,
it.
you do
I don't.
secretly.
I don't. Buddy, I post on Sundays and I don't leave my house.
Your poker face is incredible.
I don't know what you think I'm out here doing. You are at a wedding and probably stealing people's phones and getting on their Instagram and voting for yourself.
No, I was more upset at the DJ, and then I just wanted to dance. No, they actually had the flashy like noodles. Those are really fun.
I don't know. You're
So, like,
pool
lights-
noodles, but they're light.
Lightsabers.
Okay.
Yeah, love that. That was a great addition. No, top 3 dead.
Top 3 dead.
So we actually did have Richie, OG Offspringer as well. Gave us the hot take of the week.
Here it is.
You should have to pay a small amount to post on any social media platform. he says it really would make a person second guess whether their video of moaning in someone's ear at Walmart is worth it, was his example. But I agree, and I also find it really,
Like you pay per post.
maybe that's what he,
If you have to pay per post, that's trash. That's a hot take. I don't agree with that.
no, it's a,
It'd have to be cents.
Yeah.
But I
it's
still
10
think it-
cent text message free on weekends after 9 p.m.
but here's the thing, I still think it's a great idea, because what did Elon do is the second he bought Twitter is he's like, this is a business, this is a company, like we should make it like fuel efficient, like let's get this thing running.
I mean, it was worth $44 billion, and
Well,
I think it was doing all right.
but here's the thing, and I know there's controversy with it because he basically cleaned house with a lot of people. He was making people work like 80-hour work weeks or some shit. Like people were sleeping there. Videos and pictures went viral of that. But to my knowledge, from what I read, it was basically like he went there, and it was just your classic like people were just hanging out because it's Twitter and it's like a cooler place to work.
Hell
So you
yeah.
have your nap pod rooms and like your lunch rooms and your game rooms, ping pong, pool, and he's like, yeah, you're at fucking work. Like, I get that you need some downtime and some leisure and lunchtime, whatever, but we don't need 500 of you guys when 300 of you can get the job done, which sucks, but I can respect like his mindset on that. And in the sense of, hey, I'm going to charge you now to use this service like any other fucking app in the world really does, other than social media, which I feel like is probably going to change soon. It's just cool that he did kind of what I talked about in a way, where it's like to be verified or be a real person on the app, you have to pay $5, $10, $20.
Yeah.
Like, so I respect it. I think it would run a very fine comb through a lot of bullshit.
I think it just depends on the parameters. If you're just like, okay, for $5 a month, you can get on Instagram or Twitter, nothing's going to change. They're just going to get $5.
Yeah.
I think
But they're getting $5 from fucking 20 million people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the people that just, even like myself, like just like casually scrolls, hardly ever posts, I would probably pay $5.
Yeah.
10, no.
10, absolutely not.
Where you say no?
$8.99.
I
Fuck
think
you.
I think if you start charging people that way, it starts a slippery slope.
For
Right. So you're gonna have there's potential for big companies, celebrities to pay a lot of money. That
Yep.
way you only see that in your feed, and the people who are still
Bingo.
paying money, you can't see it.
yeah, that because it seems like the way the world is shifting is like the elitists, the 1%ers, are basically making sure that they are good,
Yeah.
and they lock everything down, and then everybody else is just fighting for a extremely distant, not even second.
It's like
Yeah.
you're paying to be shadow banned. Like
Yes.
that doesn't make any sense. at
Yeah,
all.
Yeah.
And I mean, on the one hand, I respect it because I do love the amount of people that have like come out and there's like, that's so stupid. I'm not paying $20 a month, and other celebrities are like, you're rich as shit, dude. I think you'll be fine. Let's go ahead and just
That's
give.
the principle.
Yeah, well, no, it's the principle, but it's also like if you're because we're in a world now where nobody really understands like what these famous people's jobs are. They're just like they exist. Like we talk about all the time, where it's like you just created this following from doing nonsense bullshit.
Yeah.
You probably need to pay this, or else you don't have an avenue to show yourself. So sorry, like Elon wants to charge you $20 a month. Looks like you're gonna be indebted to Elon for a bit. Oopsie daisies. Yes.
Instagram's coming. It's next.
Oh, yeah.
I-
for sure.
But it
Because it's Facebook owns Instagram, and they're trying to get you to pay, and then they'll be like, well, if you pay this, you get into the metaverse for free. We'll give you all three as a bundle.
But I just think again, the first thing they need to figure out, and we've talked about it before, is there shouldn't be this insane amount of access by just bot accounts. Like that's so weird to me that there's just hundreds of thousands of like every time somebody, like we talked about, celebrity, big name account posts something, 50 to 100 comments are just like weird horny bot chicks that are like, oh my god, my Snapchat's so dirty, don't click on it, but here's the link. And it's like, why is this a thing? Like where is the sense of like this is clearly rigged or stupid or not real? Like get rid of it.
What
Well,
if
people
it,
click on it, dude.
what if it like for a check and balance, if it was like, okay, you had to pay, because obviously the more followers you have, the more likes, the more retweets, whatever it is, that's how you get your sponsorships, that's how you get paid.
Yeah.
What happens if it was like anything else where like it moves you into another tax bracket, but the higher volume you do, the higher you pay to kind of offset like what you were talking about. So, I mean, if I get 2 retweets, I'm at like $2 a month, but if I'm making $50,000 in ads, but I have 2 million, retweets, I might have to pay $2,500. Just
Buddy,
something.
no fucking loophole then. That's what we are in now, and they don't pay.
What?
Companies don't pay taxes now.
Oh, that sucks.
But I was talking about like your actual like membership, like what he's charging the $9 to be on Twitter.
They'll charge it somehow into like an offshore company that's like, this is what this is,
Well, so
whatever.
So
I don't
you're-
know. I'm not a finance guy.
I guess
but there's
my-
always a loophole.
my final thought on it, if you will. Your point brings up probably maybe my favorite way to look at it now that I didn't realize is so there's ways you can just pay to have followers.
Yeah.
Like there's fake companies that are like, hey, if you pay us $50, like we're going to give you 10,000 followers. And it's like,
Yep.
well, does this matter if I don't know any of them or if they're all fake? Like that's what's the point? But now if there's a fucking tax bracket for it where it's like,
Now it's a
hey,
problem.
you just paid to have fake people be on your account.
Right.
And now,
Now
it's going to
they're
hit you.
Now they're retweeting all your stuff.
And
you're
it's
just
like, oh, this is crazy because this guy has 500,000 followers, but he's in debt.
Yeah, if you're gonna inflate the numbers, it's gonna cost you.
Yeah. I love it. So I would say from what Richie said, I think it's a good idea. I think it's the good idea board.
I think in its truest form for what he wants, I would agree. Now there
Yeah.
has to be a stipulation to it, but
I would
yes.
pay per tweet. I would pay like a monthly subscription. Like I would do like a cable package.
Yeah.
Like if I could throw like 5 social media apps in there and
Yeah.
just pay like 15
$25
bucks
a month.
No, no, fuck you.
There's always a number. I love it. There's always a, but $19.99 though, does that sound spicy?
Yeah, I do 19.99.
Okay. Yeah. For 6 months. 25
It
after.
better be $12.99 for the first 6 months.
It's so weird. Okay. Kyle, is it a hot take or not?
Good idea.
Good idea.
Yeah.
We're good at good ideas.
We are good.
Yeah.
Changing the world
Dut.
one episode at a time.
I just told you what I said.
He
I don't
agreed.
know.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I would do per tweet or like per post.
So good idea or hot take?
Hence the cable
Good
package.
idea.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Episode 78.
78.
Episode 78.
Stir
Stir mix.
mix a lot.
Stir, skir, misk a lot.
Again, big shout out, Kyle.
Big shout out.
Thanks for coming on.
Yes.
First Shield Defense. Check them out.
Yes. Please and thank you.
Appreciate y'all having me
FSD.
on. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Vodka cranberries.